Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Laura and I play The Sims. So guys, welcome back to another episode of our Sims 2 Uberhood series. And today we are going to be starting episode 15, I want to say. We are now joining our next household, the Oldie family. So in the last episode, guys, we finished our round off with the Burbs and Daniel Pleasant won his court case and now he has got the money from the divorce between him and Mary Sue. So that was quite an interesting episode if you're, intrigued as to know what happened. So go back and watch the next episode if you are, if you are interested. But for now, guys, we are going to be joining the Oldie family, which are situated here right next door to the Burbs and the Pleasant household. So I'm just going to quickly load them up, guys, and we'll get in to start playing them. Okay, guys, so I have just uploaded the Oldie household, and we are on Sunday morning at 7:30 in the morning. Now, I'm just going to remind everyone of everyone's ages, basically. So it's actually Herb's birthday today, guys. He is 67 years old, so we're going to probably be throwing like a little mini gathering for him later. Coral is 66 years old and Lilith is 16. Now, just have a bit of a disclaimer out there, guys. I did actually get most of the teen ages wrong in my introductory episode of Pleasant View, so I do apologise for that. This obviously was a big realisation when I did Alexander Goff's episode, because it only when I went back on the footage and thought about it, Alex was like 13 and Lilith and Angela were 15. And in my head, I was just like, no, that can't be right. Because they are at least 3 or 4 years older than Alex. And it just didn't seem right to me. So I have actually made Angela, Lilith, Dirk and Dustin like 17 and 16 years old, pretty much at the start of the episodes when we did oh my god, my words. When we started their rounds off, I edited all their ages to sync up a little bit better. So Lilith is now 16, guys, instead of 13 or 14, I think I said in the introductory episode. But no, she is 16, just like Angela was in her episode. So these guys, if you aren't familiar with them, so Herb and Coral Oldie are the parents of Mary Sue Pleasant. And they have took legal guardianship over Lilith, who was living with her mum, her sister and her dad. But obviously, as we all know, Mary Sue and Daniel have now got divorced. And Lilith was basically traumatised by quite a lot of stuff that happened in her old house with her family. One of the main factors of this being that her and her sister never got on at all. Like, they were always fighting. They were pretty much at each other's throats every single hour of every single day, pretty much, when they were with each other. And it got too much for Liv, and she decided to run away from home. Now, I know you can't actually do this in The Sims 2, really, but my little story was that Coral found Lilith sleeping on a park bench in Pleasant View, and this broke her heart, and she was like, right, Lilith, you're coming back to live with me and your grandpa. I'm going to take legal guardianship over you, and we are going to get you back on the right track, basically. And so that happened, and Lilith has done really well since living with her grandparents. She's now an A-star student in school. She's still got her rebellious ways, though, don't get me wrong. I mean, she's got a want here to sneak out with Felicia, and she's still got her rebel ways in her, but she's definitely a lot more responsible than what she was when she was living with her parents and her sister. So Coral has done Lilith a huge favour there by helping her get on the right track. Lilith is definitely oh my god, Herb, get out of her way. What are you doing? Get out. You can't play kicky back in such a narrow place. Get out of the way. Lilith is definitely now on the right track to becoming a bit more successful than what she was doing. And I have got ambitions in mind for Lilith. One of these being that she does want to go to college, and she does, want to be successful, particularly in her music. She has got a keen interest in music. She loves playing her guitar. I don't know where her guitar's gone. I did give her a guitar. I'm sure I gave her one. Is it in her inventory? Hang on. Yeah, it's in her inventory. So she is very much, like a punk rock sort of person. She loves her guitar. She loves music in general. And, I feel like she would want to become like a rock god potentially when she's a bit older. And, I think that would fit her quite well. So I've got that ambition in mind for her. Coral, on the other hand, she is very much into her arts and crafts. And as you can see here, when I explained in my introductory video, she has got a keen interest in sewing, and her lifetime wish, I think, is actually to sew 300 sewing items, so that's quite useful. And I did kind of mention that I wanted her to own her own little like arts and crafts store, if you could possibly do that in the game, where she sells her sewing bits and bobs. She sells some paintings and some pottery stuff, like a little mini arts and crafts store. I think that'd be quite cute for Coral. And, it gives you something to do with your elder Sims, because I know notoriously people hate playing older Sims just because they tend to be a little bit boring if you don't have anything in mind for them. And I try and get my elder Sims to do stuff, such as hobbies, running some businesses. I never had my elderly Sims adopt children. I know a lot of Simmers like to do this, but I personally don't like to do... Oh, no. I thought that was on Coral then. I personally don't like to do this just because, I don't know, I just feel like when you're in your elder years, that's the time of your life where you want to focus on what matters to you. And I don't know, I just feel like Coral and Oldie, although they are very loving Sims, I just find that they possibly don't want to be adopting children when they're at a certain age, because when you're old, you get a bit more tired, you get a bit more fatigue, everything seems more of a struggle, especially when you've got young children. And I don't know, I just feel like they are a little bit past having children, if I'm honest. I don't mean that in any disrespectful way against any elderly people, but in my experience of playing The Sims and in real life as well, I just don't feel like they would have children at this age. But, it's each of their own. I mean, I have nothing against them having children, but in my games, I never really get them to adopt children, to be honest, just because I don't see it for them personally. But, yeah. I'm just getting Herb at the moment to focus on his gardening. He loves his little garden. He spends the majority of his time out here. He loves basically growing his plants, taking care of everything, and I believe he's already got a talent badge in gardening. Yeah, he is a silver badge. So he's just got his gold badge. That is absolutely amazing, Herb. Congratulations. He is very much for his gardening. So yeah. At the moment, they don't seem to want to be doing anything in particular, so I think I'm just going to leave them to do their hobbies for a bit and then just see what they get to in a little bit later on. So guys, one of the main things that I've literally just seen is that Lilith actually wants to get a job in the slacker career. So I think what we're going to have her do is have a look in the newspaper and see if there is any sort of jobs in the slacker career going. Because, I think having a bit of money behind her is a sensible thing, especially if she wants to go to college, which she does. So I'm going to lock that in for her. And, if she can get a job in the slacker career, that would be absolutely brilliant. Because, she needs that money to go to college. She needs to save as much money as she can. So there's an opening in the athletic career. No, we don't want that one. Fashion, no. Education, no. Okay, so there's no current jobs, I'm afraid, going at the minute. Oh, Coral has just got a chance card. She's at work at the moment. So Coral is sitting in her tiny sales kiosk, listening to the sound of the rain beating against the bulletproof glass. She has just begun to debate whether she should eat a Yumco tiny cake or try one of the new flavours of the mysterious cheese food, when a racing new sports car pulls up into the full service pump and honks for service. Should Coral go on break or just pretend not to notice? Um, I think she would just go on break. You know, Coral's not the sort of person who would just pretend not to notice or anything. So I'm just going to... oh, she cashed in her ticket for a cool 500 smackers. Okay, so she just got... Is that... Did she just get 500 simoleons or did she lose 500 simoleons? I don't really know what really happened there. But anyway, so it looks like Lilith is not getting her job today, unfortunately. But, you know, we'll keep it in mind. And obviously, if she keeps that want to be in the slacker career, then we will try and get her in that. But anyway. Okay, so it looks like Kaylin Langreck is no longer a family friend. Well, I'm not surprised. So I completely forgot about Kaylin in the last episode, guys, with Daniel. I kind of forgot that she was kind of with Darren, but at the same time, her and Darren are in a very rocky patch at the minute because Kaylin left Darren at the altar, guys, if you did not watch the Dreamer episodes. And obviously Darren is very furious with Kaylin at the moment. And I do kind of think Lilith in some way resents Kaylin in a way. I kind of already established this, but in the Dreamer episode, I kind of gave you guys the option to say whether you think Lilith would not like Kaylin, or would she think she doesn't really have a problem with Kaylin, but she wouldn't trust her, you know. And a majority of you did say that you don't think Lilith would have a problem with Kaylin because she doesn't actively like her parents that much. But you guys did say that Lilith would not trust her. And I think, you know, she kind of said to Dirk, I think, I'm happy for your dad and all, Dirk, but, you know, you need to be careful of Kaylin because obviously, you know, that she's wrecked my marriage with my mum and dad. And, you know, I'll just keep a close eye out, just watch her, basically. And now she's proved herself to not be very trustworthy. And, yeah, I think Lilith is kind of you know, proud that she kind of gave Dirk that warning about her, and she felt like she did a good thing by letting Dirk know what she's like. And, you know, it's just one of them things where I was taken back by it for sure. I was not expecting Kaylin to leave Darren at the altar at all, and it shocked me. It really did shock me. But yeah, so there was a lot of drama in that episode if you want to go check it out as well. But anyway, guys, it is now 5:30 just gone, and we still need to celebrate Herb's birthday. He is going to invite some people around, I think. So I'm just going to invite a few people around, guys, and I'll be back in just a tick. Okay, guys, so Coral has just returned home from work, and she is now at the top of her career in the slacker career. She's now level 3, and she is now a convenience store clerk. So congratulations, Coral. She now works from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and brought home 50 simoleons and got a bonus of 100. So yeah, that's an achievement for Coral. Congratulations, hon. I am obviously not going to keep Coral in that career for long because, as I said, I want her to open up her own little mini store. So that is what we are planning to do for her pretty much. But well done on reaching the top of your elder career, Coral. I'm quite proud of you. Okay, guys, so I have actually invited some people to Herb's birthday. And I've decided to invite a couple of older people because obviously they are elderly people. And I've decided to invite their Belladonna Cove clones pretty much. So we have got Faith and Herbert Goody. And they are from Belladonna Cove and they came with Apartment Life. And they are a couple of elderly people who live there. So, and I've also invited Denise Jacquet over from Blue Water Village. And oh dear, so it looks like she's been made over by Brandy because she's got the ugly makeup on. So yeah, I've decided to invite them over, and I'm just going to pretend that they know these people, and they've invited them over for Herb's birthday. And I think Herb is going to come and get to know Herbert a bit better, because I think them two would get on quite well. I don't know where he's gone. Where's he gone? Oh, look, Mortimer's here as well. I completely forgot about that. Okay, so Herbert is here. So come and say hello to Mr. Herbert. Herb. You just know I'm going to get their names mixed up, guys, just as a pre-warning for you all. But let's see if we can get them to be friends with one another. And I think Coral, she is playing... where's Coral gone? Oh, she's laying on the sofa. No, Coral, get up. How about you come and talk to Faith? Come and talk to Faith and see if you two spark a conversation with one another. You can talk about your interests with each other. And then Lilith, where is she? Okay, she's out here. She's romancing Dirk, pretty much. I had him, Coral or Herb, whoever rung the phone, invite Dirk over just so Lilith has a bit of company. So let's do a romantic hug for her and get their romance up a little bit. So I hope you're doing okay, babe, after, the whole thing with Kaylin and your dad. I'm really sorry. And Dirk's going to be like, oh, I know, it's a bit of a shock to us all, really. But, I just hoping my dad's okay, because I'm worried about him. He was in a great depression, obviously, when my mum died, and I don't want this to affect him as well. And Liv's like, well, I'm always here for you, and, I suppose just give your dad some space for a little while, because obviously it's a big thing, and he probably just needs some time to process everything, and, just get over the whole thing. And yeah, I know, I just worry about him because he's like my old man, So yeah, they're talking about that, let's just say. Then Mary Sue is over here. Lilith has not tried to spark a conversation with her mum at all since she's been here. So that kind of gives it away, their relationship is really sour at the moment, and she has no interest in wanting her mum's attention at all. I think Mary Sue would probably feel a bit awkward as well. So I think I'm going to encourage from Coral to Mary Sue. Oh my God, what am I doing? I want to get Coral to influence Mary Sue to be nice to Lilith. And, she's going to be like, Mary Sue, I really think you need to make some sort of effort with Lilith. And Mary Sue's going to be like, but Mum, me and her do not get on at the minute. I just think it's probably best just to leave it as it is at the moment. And Carol's like, no, you can't leave things how they are, Mary Sue. You need to start prioritising your daughter and her needs. So why don't you just go and, try and talk to her? And she's just tried to be nice to Denise. So she's not even chose her own daughter over Denise right here. So that is really awkward. But anyway. So let's just pretend Coral is still talking to her, and she's going to be like, you just need to try with her, Mary Sue. I know she can be stubborn. I know she can be, cocky and cheeky with people. But deep down, Lilith is a very nice girl, and you know that. She's your daughter, and I think if you actually took the time to actually, understand her and, understand what she's gone through in her life, you would know that deep down she is just a normal girl. And Mary Sue's like, look, Mum, I'm not meaning to be horrible when I say this, but you don't know what I've had to put with over the years with Lilith. She is really argumentative. She is so spoiled. She feels like she's just going on at her mum here, saying how much she doesn't want to make it up with Lilith. She feels like Lilith has caused her life to be really chaotic and everything, but she doesn't seem to grasp the reality that her and Daniel made Lilith's life a living hell. And Coral is trying to sort of explain that to her in a nice way, but she's just not having it. She doesn't think she's at fault. And I think Coral is just going to be like, you know what? Just stop trying to think about your career and your money all the time, Mary Sue, and think about your children. They need you. You're their mother. And, I just think it's really sad that you just don't, pay more attention to them. And Mary Sue's like, what are you on about, Mum? That is actually laughable. I do pay attention to my children. Angela and me get on really well. I've just obviously had my son, Ethan, and he is really good with me. And then Coral's just walked away. She's like, just leave it, Mary Sue. I've tried. I'm not going to argue at your dad's birthday. So there we go. So yeah, that didn't go very well, really. Mary Sue's just in disbelief, I reckon, and it's really sad. I do find now that Mary Sue is a very neglectful parent. Even with her newborn Ethan, she is kind of neglecting him, because Angela, as I said in the last episode, surprised me quite a bit that she's been looking after her brother more than what Mary Sue has. And obviously that just signifies to me that Mary Sue is quite a neglectful parent, and she doesn't put her children's needs first, unfortunately. I don't think she ever will. She's too career oriented. She shouldn't have really ever had kids, really. I don't think. She is too obsessed with money, and she just doesn't, find money. She doesn't find children, something to get excited about, which is really horrible. But I just think that's the way she is. It's really sad. But yeah, sadly, I don't think her and Lilith are going to be making up anytime soon. And I don't really think Lilith cares at the moment. She's living her best teenage life, and she is a lot happier with her grandparents. So I think that is what Lilith is pretty much focusing on at the moment. Whether this affects her in the future, though, when she gets a bit older and has her own children, I don't know. But we'll just have to wait and see for that. But anyway, so the party's literally going to be finishing soon, everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these guys go to sleep, and I'll be back in the morning. Okay, guys, good morning. It is Monday morning at about 5:20 in the morning, and it's the second day of fall. Herb is the first one up. He gets up quite early in the morning, and he has decided to just do some cereal for everyone when they wake up. Coral and Lilith are still in bed at the moment, but they are going to be getting up anytime soon. And I'm going to have Herb continue to work on his garden this morning and grow some nice plants. Otherwise, today, there's no one's birthday today. Our next birthday is going to be Lilith, and she is going to be aging up on the second day of winter, I believe. And she's going to be turning 17. So yeah, I think we're just going to have a chill day today. I may have Lilith go on a date with Dirk, probably a bit later on today if I get time. And Coral, she wants to invite someone over, and she wants to gain her silver sewing talent badge. So I might even focus that on her as well today. But meanwhile, we're just going to continue just playing these guys for a little bit longer. We're going to get Coral up, and Lilith is very hungry, so I'm going to get her up as well. And they're going to come and have some breakfast with Herb. And we'll see what they get up to. Oh, no, Lilith has got acne. Oh, honey. I do love the acne feature. Oh, her and her granddad just became best friends. Oh, that's really cute. So, I don't know if you guys remember way back when in my introductory video when I kind of mentioned that Herb kind of prefers Angela over Lilith, because he is really good friends with Angela, and Lilith at the start, he wasn't even friends with Lilith. So, I think he kind of liked Angela more out of both of them. And, you should not have favourites, but he definitely preferred Angela, I think, over Lilith. And, I just don't think he appreciates Lilith's rebellious ways. And, he noticed all the chaos that Lilith kind of brought to the scenario when she lived with them. And I don't think he really appreciated that. But now he's starting to actually get on with Lilith a bit better, and I kind of like that. I think deep down, he's kind of realising that, she's not that bad. She's just a little bit unique. But, that's all what matters. Lilith, just tidy up after yourself, hun. I know you don't want to do it, but, it's nice for your grandparents to just do it. So, yeah. So I'm going to let these guys carry on doing what they're doing. I'll be back a little bit later on. Okay, guys, I'm back, and Lilith has just got home from school. Coral has just spent the morning and early afternoon doing some housework and looking after Herb's garden whilst he's at work. So yeah, I do have Herb and Coral both working. I've given Herb the adventurer career, or the natural scientist, career. Just because he is keen in gardening and nature and everything, so I thought that was quite a nice little job for him to do. He works 9 a.m. till 4 p.m, and as we know, Coral is in the slacker career, so they are still working at the moment. Just because I don't think they are too old to not be working. I do feel like they would still have jobs at this age, and probably when they're 70, I'll have them retire for good. But at the moment, they are still well enough to be working, so I have decided to still get them jobs. So Lilith has not got the want anymore to be in the slacker career, unfortunately. So I think the idea of her working has probably, sunk away at the minute. But she's still got the want, obviously, to have a date. So I am going to get her to probably ring Dirk up, and they can go on a little date together in downtown. So I am going to go and... has she got a phone? Oh, she doesn't. Okay, so that could be an idea for her birthday. We can probably get her a phone for her birthday. But I am going to ask Dirk out on a date, and we're going to be going into downtown. I'm not sure what I'm going to have them do, though, to be honest. I don't know whether to send them to the roller rink, or potentially go to the bowling alley. We'll go in a car. We'll take the car out today. Oh no, we don't have the car here. Oh, damn it. Ah, that is actually really annoying. Okay, Dirk is going to be pretty mad with us, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport Dirk here. Just so, obviously, we don't, you know, cause things. Right, ask him on a date here. Lilith, ask him on a date here. And then it will put us in the date. And then we don't have to worry about Dirk, you know, being mad at us. So let's just say that she invited Dirk round and, you know, they're going to be going out shortly. There we go. So he wants to talk to Lilith. So let's get them to talk to each other really quickly. No, you're not playing chess. Oh, my goodness me. Lilith, come on. Okay, she wants to go out dining with him, so we can definitely do that for her. So, obviously they want to go out to eat somewhere, so I reckon I might just have them walk to the community lot then, if that's the case. Right, Dirk, come on. Okay, stop, guys. I know I've just had them, like, made that interaction to talk, but... right, Lilith and Dirk, and we are going to go to... Is there anywhere we can go out to dinner in Pleasant View? That's what I'm wanting to know. Trying to think. I can't remember what I've got in this town, if I'm honest, guys. We've got the pizzeria place. Where else have we got? We have got. We're not wanting to go to the boutique. I don't actually know where we can go. I think there may be a restaurant in this bit, if I'm not mistaken. We'll go there anyway, and if not, we'll just go somewhere else. But I'll meet you guys at the community lot in just a second. Okay, guys, so we have arrived at the community lot, and I was very thankful that I remembered that I did this lot here as like a little mini restaurant. And we are going to be going out to dinner shortly. So I'm going to get them seated at in the booth. And then hopefully we can have a nice little date. We're at good level already, which is obviously fantastic. Oh my God, Dirk is thinking about wanting to get married. Oh, that is so cute. So, oh my God, that is actually adorable. You know, these two might get married. You never know what's going to happen in this game. Although, to be fair, I'm not being awful, but her and Dirk have no chemistry together, which kind of saddens me in a way. I would really like the pair of them to have some chemistry with each other because they get on so well. But, you know, school relationships don't tend to last most of the time. And we all know as well that Melody Tinker has a lot of chemistry with Dirk, so... You know, potentially them two might have something in the future, who knows. But at the moment, he is very happy with Lilith. And I'm not going to tarnish that, obviously, unless something happens. But, yeah, it's one of them, I think, guys, where it could work, it couldn't work. You know, who knows at this point. But they are having a nice little date anyway at the moment. Lilith is ordered the food and Dirk is having his glass of water at the minute. So it looks like Lilith's having some dumplings, I think that is. I'm not too sure what that is, if I'm honest. But, you know, it looks good either way. I've already said this in one of my episodes before, but the Sims 2 food looks absolutely, like, gorgeous most of the time. And... you know, I particularly love the way, like, the editors and the developers of the game really made it look really nice and realistic. So, I mean, look at that. That is gorgeous. I could eat that. That is like chicken, I think. Chicken or dumpling, something like that. And Dirk has got a tart or dessert of some sort. But, yeah, I love it. I think it's delicious. So once they've eaten, I think I'm going to get them just to interact with each other a little bit more. And I may even send them to like go out bowling or something as like something different. But I'm going to leave these guys to eat for a little bit and then I'll decide what to do with them when they've finished. Okay guys, so I've had Lilith and Dirk come to the karaoke bar and we're going to see how they sound together. Oh dear. Oh, Dirk. To be fair, Lilith as well. They're not sounding that great, are they? Oh dear, now this guy's singing as well. Nathan, Dallas, oh goodness me. Oh, they do not sound good at all. At least they're trying, I guess so. You know what? I'm not even going to criticise them. I think it's amazing, this interaction. Oh, bless them. Oh, I do find it quite cute in a way. But anyway, we're going to stop doing that. Because they have got some wants to make out here and kiss each other. So that's what we're going to do. It's getting a bit hot and heavy with these guys. They are literally obsessed with each other at the minute. So he wants to get a back rub. So we're going to do that for him as well. And then I think I'm actually going to have Lilith end the day. And I'm going to send her home because it is way past her curfew time. And, you know, I don't think her grandparents would appreciate her being back so late. But, you know, we'll just say that she forgot about the time. She's like, oh my God, I've really got to get home, Dirk. But thank you so much for a lovely day. And Dirk's like, okay, honey, I'll see you later. And anyway, Lilith is now going to go home, guys. So I will be back at the home lot as soon as I can. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, good morning, guys. It is nearly 6 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning. And it's the last day of fall today. Coral is just about to get up and she's going to go and use the toilet, and Herb also needs to use the toilet as well, so he is also going to get up and he's going to go and get changed because he needs to go and attend to his garden this morning, and he's going to go and attend to all these as well. Lilith got home quite late last night, but luckily her grandparents didn't notice. And no, we're not having the music on at this time of the morning, Lilith. I'm sorry. It's far too early. So yeah, her grandparents luckily didn't notice that she was back quite late. So she kind of got away with it. And, you know, I think she kind of makes up for it for like doing bits and bobs around the house for her grandparents so she doesn't get in as much trouble. But yeah, so she got back quite late, but you know, it's fine. So today we are probably just going to be having another chill day at home. I haven't got anything specially planned. I might get Coral to focus more on her skills today with her arts and crafts stuff. And we can probably save a bit of money to open up our own little mini store. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. Lilith is going to be going off to school shortly. There you go, Lilith. You can do that before you go to school. You can clean the fish tank and feed the fish as well. Right, Coral, how about you resume making your curtain? And she's attending to Nelly, their little Jack Russell that they've got. So yeah, you carry on making your curtains, Coral. And she wants to stay home from work, so I might even get her to do that. She might not, you know, get away with staying home from work, but she wants to do it, so I'm going to let her do it. And Herb, how are you getting on? He's doing okay. He's tending to his plants out here. He's having the time of his life. And Lilith is going to be going off to school very shortly. So I'll be back a little bit later, guys, when some other stuff happens. Okay, guys, so Lilith has just come home from school and she has got an A-star report card. So she is over the moon. She's going to go and run into Coral right now and show off that she's got an A-star. She's like, Grandma, look, I did it. I got an A-star report card. I can't believe it. And Carol's like, oh, that's amazing, honey. I know she's not really paying attention, but we'll just pretend that she's paying attention while she does her sewing. And Lilith's going to go put her homework down, and she is going to celebrate by, you know, probably playing her guitar. I'm going to have Lilith practice her guitar a little bit more. I'm going to pop it outside here for now because she just doesn't have the room at the minute. And then, yeah, she can go and perform some rock. Why not? Just to get her fun up a bit more. So Coral has been spending the day doing her sewing. She's nearly finished a curtain, I want to say. So I've been thinking about it. I think I'm actually going to sell what she's got at the moment, just because it will bring her some extra money, and we can always like stock up on her inventory when we get a bit more experience, and you know, she'll then be able to pay for the deed to her little store that she's going to buy. But there we go. She has got some curtains and she is going to sell them. So we've already nearly at 2,000 simoleons. So that is fantastic. She's going to go take a bubble bath and get her toileting needs and that up a bit more. Herb is currently at work still. I think he finishes anytime soon. Yeah, he's going to be back at 4 p.m. So that's okay. And Lilith is rocking out right now. She's getting really good on the guitar now. Let me see what her enthusiasm is. She is level 4 enthusiasm. And her creativity is, oh my god, she's level 7 nearly. Oh my god, she is level 7. Oh, that's amazing. She is doing really well. So if she reaches level 10, I believe, I think she gets like a scholarship for the music, for music at university. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I'm going to leave her to do that for a bit longer. Coral's going to come and get her comfort up by having a bubble bath. And then I think I'm going to get her to serve some grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner. She got the day off today from work, so she can just have a proper relaxed day and not do anything. But yeah, so everyone seems to be okay with their needs and everything at the minute. So I'm just letting Lilith rock out on the guitar for a bit longer, and then I'll probably have her talk about her hobby. She wants to buy an electronic system. Can't really afford it at the minute, Lilith, because we are saving to, you know, get our own store. But, you know, you keep dreaming, honey. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave them to do what they need to do for a bit longer, and I'll be back in a little while. Okay, guys, so I've just seen this cute little interaction that Herb autonomously wanted to teach Nelly how to come here in the come here command. And he actually has got a want to become the master of Nelly, so I am trying my hardest to get him to achieve that, because that is very cute. And I think he's got an interest in animals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's got a 10 in animals, so he loves animals. Bless little Herb, bless him, he's so cute. And I think Nellie's adorable. Look how cute she is. Is she an older? Oh no, she's an adult. She looks kind of like an elderly little dog, but I suppose, you know, it fits in quite well, the Oldie'S, to be fair. Oh dear, so Coral is pretty much passed out. She needs to go to bed immediately, so I'm going to have her use the toilet and go to bed. Lilith is actually reading a book, which is something a bit different for her. I don't usually see Lilith ever reading, but, you know, good on her. She's trying something different. You need to use the toilet, and then I think we're going to actually put some acne cream on your face, Lilith, because spots are not getting any better, honey. But anyway, so Coral, are you done yet? Lovely, right, get yourself to the toilet. And Herb is still out here with little Nelly. We're not really doing an awful lot at the minute. We're just literally teaching her how to come here. I don't know what, because their relationship's 100 out of 100 at the minute. Surely he should be the master of Nelly by now. But I don't know if it has to reach like a certain point with Nelly, actually. I mean, Nelly's got 100 out of 100 with him as well. So I'm a little bit confused as to why that's not the case, but oh well, it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to send Lilith to bed now. Herb, I think you need to be going to bed now as well. But anyway, guys, so I'm going to let this family sleep, and then I will be back in the morning. Okay, guys, good morning. It is a wintry day here in Pleasant View. It is the first day of winter. It is Wednesday morning, just gone 8:30 in the morning. Herb is out here doing his plants whilst Coral is, I think she's getting herself ready for the day, I want to say. Is she in the shower? Yeah, she's just got out of the shower. So she is going to go round and do some housework just whilst Herb finishes off in the garden. And the bathroom is broken. Fantastic. I don't know if Lilith probably did that because she was the last one in there. But once Herb has done his gardening, he is going to come and fix that. So all these plants are looking pretty healthy right now. Herb is pretty much seen to that. He has now got his gold talent badge for his gardening. So he should be able to help plants once they become sick. And Coral, on the mean hand, she has got her silver talent badge now in sewing, guys. So she is doing very well. Now she just wants to get her gold one. So I think once she's done all the housework, she's going to come and make an outfit. And we'll see how she gets on. But yeah. So it's actually Lilith's birthday tomorrow, guys. So I'm thinking about possibly having some friends come over. Some teenagers from the hood, and we'll see how we get on. And I'm debating on whether Angela is possibly going to come or not, because I kind of mentioned in like the Pleasant episode that I think Angela is starting to realise now that having her sister around wasn't all such a bad idea, because now I think she is starting to realise that her mum is, the parent at fault here for all the chaos that has happened to the twins. And, Mary Sue has not took any responsibility with looking after her younger brother, Ethan. And sadly, Lilith has not actually met her younger brother yet. And, I do find that really sad. So Ethan, so Mary Sue had Ethan with Brandon Lilith, who is a townie in Pleasant View. For those of you who didn't know that, Mary Sue had another kid. And in the Pleasant episode, Mary Sue had a bit of like a one-off fling with Brandon, and she got pregnant with Ethan. So both the twins now have a half-brother. And Angela has been looking after that half-brother for quite a lot of the time he's been here. And it's been quite sad. How Mary Sue has not really took on board, like, I forgot I was doing this. So Mary Sue can now Coral can now make clothes in the game. So I reckon I'm going to have her make some nice little outfits. These are like some custom ones that I've downloaded off Mod The Sims. And we're just going to call it custom clothing. So yeah, Angela is now starting to realise that, it's snowing. I've got to stop this or else it's going to make my game do pink flashing. So we're going to reset the weather. There we go. Sadly, oh my God, why is it still snowing? Hang on. I'm going to turn weather off for the time being, because I don't really want it to be snowing, because it does glitch the game up, sadly. Angela, for the third time, I've said this now, is starting to realise that her mum is not showing any sort of commitment towards looking after her children. And I think she kind of understands now why Lilith acted the way she did. And possibly this might bring them closer together, in the future. And hopefully they can form some sort of relationship with one another, because ultimately they are twin sisters, and I do think, twins do get on majority of the time because they are so alike for one another. But obviously because of Mary Sue and Daniel's poor parenting, I think that's pretty much why, the pair of them have not got on, because one was favoured over the other. And if it wasn't for that, I think they would get on really well. And it probably is going to take, like, Angela, like, to realise that it is her mum's fault why she is the way she is. And, she is going to have to, try and come to terms with Lilith, I think. She's probably going to say to her, look, Lilith, I know me and you have not always got on. But, you know, I am willing to try and forget the past and, you know, should we try and make a fresh start of things? And it's really ultimately going to be down to how they interact with one another. Like, you know, if they get on a bit better or if they don't, you know, time is going to tell with that. But I think as well, keeping them at a distance from one another has helped their relationship quite a bit. I mean, let's have a look and see what their relationship is at the moment. Yeah, so she's still enemies with Angela technically, but her relationship is a minus 35 over 35, so it's a lot better than what it was. But her mum is minus 10, so even her relationship with her mum's got a little bit better, but not completely. So Lilith is still very angry at her sister at the moment, so I don't think at this moment in time she is going to, you know, forgive Angela that easily. Lilith's just got a chance card. So Lilith's student band is scheduled to be the final act in the talent show today, and they've been working on a rocking finale song. After hearing some of the early acts go, Lilith begins to get a little concerned that their song is too heavy for the many parents in the audience. Should they play it anyway or tone it down a little? Knowing Lilith, she would rock it out. I don't think she would be too bothered, so I'm going to press that. Rocking out is all about sticking it to the man. And Lilith isn't about to lame up their song. The band goes out and rocks full force, only to find that the audience does not respond at all. There is scattered applause after they finish, and Lilith loses some music reviews. Oh, well, that's not too bad. But, you know, I don't think Lilith would necessarily care about people, you know, what they think of her. She is true to herself, so I don't regret that at all. Anyway, guys, so I am going to let these guys carry on for a bit longer, so I'll be back in a little while. Okay, good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, and today is Lilith's birthday. She is going to be turning 17 years old, and I'm just going to quickly age her up a day. So there we go. She is now 17 years old, and today we're just going to be having a pretty chill day again, and then a bit later on we will get Lilith to invite some people over. Now, I didn't carry on from the afternoon yesterday because not a lot happened, and subsequently my game decided to crash 2 times. So I basically played through the whole day again that we missed, and basically sent them to bed because, as I said, nothing really happened. So now we are on Lilith's birthday. So I'm just going to get these guys ready for the day. I'm going to get Coral to serve some breakfast this morning. And Herb, you need the toilet quite desperately. You're doing that. That's absolutely fine. And then Lilith, she is getting ready as well. Going to have her take a shower. And we're going to get Lilith a phone for her birthday today. So we're going to order that off the computer over here. And we're going to give it to her as a birthday present. Since that's what really she ought to have, really. She ought to have a phone. I mean, she is 17 after all. So it only makes sense, really. But we'll give her that after she gets home from school. So I'm going to skip ahead, guys. I'm going to get Lilith to go to school. I'm going to get everyone else to take care of the household and do some gardening. And then I will be back a little bit later on. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, guys. So Lilith has just got back home from school. And I'm going to get Coral to give her her cell phone. So we're going to go and give gift. And Lilith is going to be absolutely over the moon, I think, with her new phone. You know, she never really asks for anything, unlike her sister, who would probably like expect to get a cell phone. And, you know, I just think it's really, really nice. And oh, should we give her a teddy bear as well? Carol's give her that. I made you this, honey, and we've also got you a bit of something else. So happy birthday, darling. And Liv's like, oh, thank you so much, Grandma. That means so much to me. You know, I can't believe you got me a cell phone. That is really nice of you. And we're going to give her a hug. Like, thank you. I love you. And then Liv is going to go fill the food bowl. And Coral, you can come and serve some grilled cheese sandwiches. Now, Lilith is going to invite some of her friends over, I reckon. So we're going to pick up the phone and we're going to invite someone over. Oh dear, we need some groceries by the looks of it. So Coral is going to come have to do some online shopping. She is going to... Can we buy shopping from here? Pretty sure we can, can't we? Although I can't actually see it. Oh, is it express delivery? Groceries, there we go. Right then, so Lilith, come and or phone a sim over. Now, I'm going to have to teleport some sims over because it won't let me invite lots of people all at once. So that's what we're going to have to do, I'm afraid. We're going to order them groceries. And then I think we're just going to have a chill out day at home with Lilith's friends over. And we'll see what happens. So we're going to invite Dirk over. And we'll just pretend that she's phoning a load of people up to come over. And yeah, I'm sure your friend can come over as well, why not? We'll throw a house party and we'll see how we get on. So who should we invite over? We'll invite Alexander over. And we'll also invite, let's invite Clay, probably not actually. Let's invite over Dustin. And we'll also teleport some sims over as well. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. Okay, guys. So I've invited some people over. We've invited Dustin. We've invited Alexander, Rip, Ophelia and Lucy. So I imagine that Lilith would get on really well with Ophelia. I might even have these two go to college together at some point. I think Lilith is a slightly bit older than Ophelia. I think she's like a year older than her. So they're not going to be in the same year, but at least they can go to college together. And I think they would get on really well. And we'll just have to see what happens with the pair of them. But by the looks of it, they're getting on really well right now. They're talking with one another. They're having some fun. And yeah, all is going swimmingly. So we will probably play toss of football with her. Coral, you need to come and get some leftovers, I think, because you're a bit hungry, I think I saw. Oh no, you're not actually hungry, that's fine. Well, you can leave it on there then, and you're going to work anyway. We'll see Coral a bit later, guys. Herb, what are you doing? Oh, Herb's just got home from work, that's okay. Lilith is a bit hungry actually, so should we get her to can we serve a platter? No, we can't by the looks of it. I'll tell you what, how about we order a pizza? Let's order a pizza because that seems like a good shout. And we can, you know, oh my god, I've just sent her to go and do that, haven't I? Whoops-a-daisy. But anyway, let's get Lilith to order a pizza for everybody. So we're going to order pizza. And then that should be arriving anytime soon. Yes, we want to pay for a pizza. Why not? And while she's waiting for that, we can pop that book away. We can talk to Mr. Rip Grunt over here. Oh my god, she's got chemistry with Rip. That's never a good sign. But we'll see. I'll see what happens when we start talking to him. I can't imagine Lilith being the type of person to cheat on Dirk, but you just never know in this game. It does surprise you. So, yeah, we'll have to see, obviously, what happens there. Oh, Herb is now sick with the flu. Oh, fantastic. Someone has brought flu to our birthday party. That was not very nice of him. But anyway, so Herb is talking to Lucy, who is the cousin of Lilith and Angela. So he's getting on okay with her, which is good. So everyone seems like they're having fun talking at the party, and you know, everyone's getting on okay, I guess. It looks like the pizza is now here, so we will get Lilith to go and accept that delivery once she's finished talking to Mr. Rip over here. And then, yeah, we'll just see what else goes on. But I'll leave them to it for a little bit, guys, and we'll see if anything happens a bit later on. Okay, guys, so I have just realised that Mr. Patricio Monti is in our house for some reason. I am not sure why he is here, but He's decided to come and sit in our house and gate crash Lilith's birthday for some reason. But, you know, we'll just let him get on with it. I might even have Herb come and talk to him, you know, and see if he sparks up a bit of a conversation with him. Dustin's here. I forgot I invited him. So let's see if Lilith gets on okay with Dustin. I think them two got on okay previously. And from what I remember, obviously, before I altered everything, she did have some sort of chemistry with Dustin. But now she has nothing for him. So I'm guessing she's not really interested in him as such. Even though they are quite similar in their personalities, they don't really want to have much to do with one another. So I guess there's no harm in Lilith wanting to be friends with him, though. Like, you know, considering Dustin and Andrew are no longer together, so there's no harm in it, really. So we will ask about interest, get to know him a bit better. And the party's going well. They're having a good time, everyone is. And Lilith is actually having a good birthday. And hopefully she ages up okay when we send her to college. Because if you look at her previous memories, she always aged up quite badly. And I think this obviously was meant to be on purpose because she never got taught anything from her parents. And they didn't take the time to teach her anything either. So that's possibly why she always grew up quite badly. But hopefully this time around she will grow up quite well. And, you know, she will actually get on a bit better than what she has done previously. So it looks like Herb is going to talk to Dirk, which is quite sweet as well. So we'll have him probably interact with him a little bit more as well. Because after all, it is Lilith's boyfriend at the minute. So I think Herb and Coral would actively try and, you know, be friends or at least be friendly with Dirk. Because he is a good kid and they see that in their eyes, that he's a well-established child. Teenager. And we had a roof raiser. So Lilith had a very good birthday party. So congrats, Lilith. You actually are doing really well. But anyway, guys, so I'm going to sort all these guys' needs out and I will be back shortly once I've done that. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, good morning, everybody. We are now on our last day of winter and last day with this family for this episode. And it is Friday morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. And Lilith is the first one up. She's deciding to go and get herself showered. And then Herb and Coral have literally just woken up as well. So Herb is going to go and get rid of this mouldy pizza because it is going really bad overnight. Coral, you can come and use the toilet and mop this up and clean this up as well. So for our last day, guys, we're pretty much just going to be chilling as always. Herb needs to come and sort his garden out because it's looking a bit worse for wear at the minute. And these plants are dormant anyway. So Lilith, she is doing okay at the minute. You can come and eat the rest of these crisps if you want, Lilith. And she hasn't got particularly any wants to really do anything. She just wants to talk about her hobby, which we can do. She obviously wants to go to college, which I've got that locked in for her. Coral, she wants to talk to a relative, so I guess we can have her talk to Lilith this morning before she goes off to school, because that will help that need quite significantly. So we'll have her talk about hobby. Well, we'll have Lilith talk about hobby to Coral over here. And she can go and talk to her about music and dance. And Herb, you can come. Oh, no, the fish are dead. Oh, dear, we're not very good at looking after pets in this house, I must say. How's Nellie doing? I don't think I've paid much attention to Nellie. Oh, dear, she's starting to stink. So I'm going to have to sort her hygiene out. I do it this way because it just glitches out every time I do it with the bath option. So we'll just pretend that they've bathed her. And, yeah, we'll just do it that way. But anyway, so it looks like Coral has got her want now to talk to a relative and Lilith has about her hobby. So that's good. And now Coral wants to buy an electronic station. Well, since they both rolled the want for it, I guess I could just do it. And they can have some fun on that. There we go. So at least they've got an electronic station now and they can all have fun on that. Right, Coral, you need to come. Oh, not Coral, sorry, Herb. You need to use the toilet in a second. Oh my God, what has happened to all this? Right, Herb, you need to continue with your garden, please. Oh my God, all of these plants are really sickly. You're not doing very well here, Herb, I must say. I tell you what, Coral, you can come and help Herb with these plants a bit more since he's going to be going off to work. And Lilith is going to school now. So, guys, I'm going to let these guys continue for a bit longer and I will see you guys in just a moment. Okay, guys, so Coral is making some more sewing stuff at the moment and Lilith has just got home from school. I'm going to come and have her restock this fish tank and tidy up a little bit for her grandma just whilst she gets things sorted. And these are her flowers. I was meant to put them in her inventory and I forgot. So yeah, Lilith is going to help her a little bit around the house while she just finishes off the quilt that she's making. And then Herb should be back at about 4 o'clock. And I think Coral might have work today. Yeah, she does. So she's going to be going off to work at about 5 p.m. And Lilith, she is not really wanting to do a lot at the minute. She wants to win a dance competition. I'm going to have to look into how you do that a bit better. Because it says here, click on the DJ booth and have them join or start a dance contest. Well, I guess we can do that in the next episode with Lilith if she still has that want. Because obviously we're on our last day with these guys at the minute for this episode, so we're not going to have time to do that. But otherwise, that's all what's going on with Lilith at the minute. She doesn't really want to do a lot as such. So yeah, we'll just continue letting her do what she wants to do at the minute. So Coral, I don't know if I mentioned this, but she has got a silver talent badge in her sewing, and she did want to have a gold one, but for some reason I've lost that want. I can't actually remember unlocking it, so I don't know where it's gotten, but she did have a want to get a gold talent badge, so I am going to keep her still at this sewing business at the minute. But otherwise, yeah, not really a lot going on. Oh my God, the routing. Right, guys, just can you move out the way? There's 3 dogs on my front lawn, and I don't know why. Go away. Go away, people. Oh, not people. Go away, dogs. You are not welcome in our house, I'm afraid. Go away. They probably want to interact with our dog, but Nellie's not really interested, to be honest. But anyway, so Lilith is cleaning the dog bed. Coral has finished the quilt, so we're going to go ahead and sell that as well. 900 simoleons for a quilt. My goodness me. Probably she should start making more of them then, because I earn the most money by the looks of it. But yeah, 900 simoleons. Wow. Right then, Lilith, you can... Oh no, the dogs are having a fight. Which dogs are having a fight? Oh, Nellie is one of them. And it's obviously one at Miley. Or Miley, is that? But anyway, they're having a fight. I hate to see the animals fighting in this game, though, because at the end, one of them looks like they're really hurt, and it makes me quite sad. Oh, no, Nellie got hurt. Oh, well, Nellie, you shouldn't be starting fights with other dogs, honey. Oh, my God. Right, can I please get rid of this dog? Because Nellie can't get in. Oh, okay, maybe she can. She's just like, get out my way. But anyway, you are not invited in our house, Miley, so please go away. Right, anyway. So Coral has decided to take a bath before she goes to work, and Lilith is over here dancing away. You do you, hun, but probably you should make your bed as well. I know. How about you come and play on the electronic game station? Looks like Herb is back home from work now as well, guys. So he looks like he needs to go for a shower. And I think Coral is needing to go to work now. So Coral, you have to come out the bath, honey, and get yourself at work. Herb is going to go for a shower, as I said. And Lilith is having fun on the game console. So, yeah. So, guys, if you've got any further suggestions about what to do with Lilith or even the Oldie'S in the next episode, please do let me know. As I said, I am very keen to get Coral to open up her own sewing little store, but We are a little bit away from that at the minute. I mean, they've literally only got about 2,300 simoleons in their account at the minute. So they don't actually have enough to open up a store per se. But I suppose I could even use the loan jar to give them a loan to open up a store, and then they can pay that back perhaps over a certain amount of time. But yeah, let me know what you think we should do with them in the next episode. But I am probably keen to do that idea to see what what happens, and whether Coral can make enough money to help Lilith go to college perhaps, because I can imagine Coral being the sort of grandma who would do that. So yeah, let me know. But yeah, they're all having a comfortable time at the minute. Right, Herb, I think you are quite hungry, yeah. So how about you come and get some leftovers, and you can come and have some leftovers as well, Lilith. And then yeah, we'll just chill out for a bit longer. I might even get Herb to come and improve his logic skill as well, because I don't think he has got enough logic. No, I mean, he's mechanical and body, but doesn't necessarily have the want to do that. But I know he likes playing chess quite a lot, so we can get him to come and do that at some point as well. Right, looks like Lilith is interacting with the dog. That's quite cute. So yeah, we'll get her to have some spaghetti. And Herb, you can come and play some chess, like I said. There we go. Lovely job. Right then. So... yeah, not really much going on, to be honest, guys. I'm just going to fast forward it a bit longer. Lilith's going to come and clear up them plates. And how about you fill up the dog bowl as well, Lilith, whilst you're there. Clear up the plates, my darling. And I'm sorry, guys, if you can hear my dog scratching on the floor right there. He seems to be digging in the carpet for something. He has a habit of doing that, and I don't know why. But I suppose he's just probably a little bit bored because he's been laid next to me for the past hour and a bit whilst filming this video. So yeah, we'll just obviously just let him get on with it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, guys, Coral got Herb a recliner chair for his birthday in the first couple of days when it was his birthday, and I have had them put it in their room, and yeah, so that's what Coral got Herb for his birthday. I forgot to show that on camera. So yeah, he has got a recliner chair in his old age, bless him. And I think Herb is going to go to bed now because he's pretty tired. Oh no, he's not actually that tired. No, Herb, don't go to bed quite yet because you've got to wake up in the middle of the night and we don't want that. How about you go and attend to your plants again, because they are starting to look a bit horrendous again. Lilith has actually autonomously gone to the chessboard, so she's wanting to play some chess. I guess she's learned how to do this from her, potentially. And now she's practicing herself, so good for you, Lilith. So yeah, she's having fun doing that. But anyway, guys, so I'm just going to fast forward this a bit more because nothing's really going on at the minute. And Coral should be returning home any minute now. And then, yeah, I think we're pretty much going to send these guys to bed. And that is going to be the end of the episode, I think, guys. We will wrap it up right here. So, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know it's not really been a very dramatic episode as such, but either way, thank you for watching. And then obviously in the next episode, we will be returning with these guys, and we'll see what else happens with them. But as I said, guys, if you have any comments or suggestions for this family in the next episode, please do let me know, as I like to make sure you guys are engaged in this playthrough as well. It's not all about what I want or what my Sims want. I do like to know what you guys want to see as well. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.